Welcome to the Philosopher's Gaming News. The first thing or announcement I have is Torchlight is free at GOG till the 20th of June. So Torchlight is a PC game and it's Diablo-like, it's a very nice game, it's single player and it was released in 2009. So if you don't have it, just go to GOG.com, log in or create a new account and then you can just download the game for free and it's totally legit. The offer will last till the 20th of June, that is tomorrow, so better hurry on this one. The next thing is an interesting one. Valve is using this project management and bug tracking software called Jira, or however it's pronounced in English. And a mistake happened and everyone could see the mailing list. And people went through it and checked for several things. And they found titles like Half-Life 3, Left 4 Dead 3 or Source 2. And now we have a little confirmation that these titles are in development. It's nothing special, nothing deep in detail information. It's just we have those titles there. And yeah, that's quite interesting, but also not that surprising. So of course Valve is working on a Half-Life 3 and a new Left 4 Dead. I think in an interview they also announced a new Left 4 Dead, and also there will be a new Source engine thing. And of course that's not a big of a surprise, but now we have a little confirmation of these titles and it's quite interesting. I will link it in the description so you can check it out. Talking about Valve, it seems like that they are working on a share game feature for Steam. So somebody went through the files of Steam and found in the UI file several entries about this new share game library. And this is very interesting because Steam never supported used game or the possibility to transfer a game from your library to a friend. But in my opinion, they do this, or they are working on this feature to respond to Microsoft and to some degree to Sony, because Sony just supports used games and Microsoft allows under special circumstances to transfer a game to a friend. So I think this is their response to get a little bit more consumer friendly and to place themselves in this console war and on the market. But still, it's just a rumor. We don't know how it will work or if it will be released ever. It's just some entries in a file. But it's still a very interesting thing. Also, if you go through the files and read the entries, it seems like that you can allow a friend to play games in your library. And if you want to play the games while he is playing, he get a message that it's time for him to quit. So you are not transferring the license to your friend, but he can just play the games while you are not playing them. So yeah, that's an interesting approach, and if we know more about it, I will make another video, especially on this topic, because this could be very interesting. The next two are about Sony. So there's a new firmware update 4.45 that is making the PlayStation 3 pretty much unusable. So if you want to install it, please don't. I think Sony deactivated the update, but if you have access, however, to this update, don't install it. Wait till this problem is solved. So there's a bug in this firmware update and your PlayStation just won't work after that. It boots, but you can't access the operating system anymore. And wait for the hotfix and for Sony to solve the problems with this before you install this update. This particular update implemented the feature that you can turn on or turn off this pop-up trophies thing you get while playing. And that's pretty much all, but it caused a lot of trouble, so don't install it. I repeat, 4.45. And the last one, PlayStation 4 games will be priced as PlayStation 3 games. This means about $60. So there's nothing special or surprising in here. The more interesting thing is what will Microsoft do, because they didn't talk about their price policy yet, and that's to some degree concerning. If you look at the Xbox One concept, they're using online DRM and and don't support used games. This is pretty much like Steam. So what Steam is doing is they have this big Steam sales. After several weeks, the games is 25 or 50% off, and that's a really great thing. So Microsoft, with the same system like Steam, or with some similarities to Steam, could also go and say, hey, we have our digital content has this big sales, and they are 25-50% off from time to time. And that would be totally awesome. This would be a big advantage for the Xbox One, because cheap games is a very good thing. And when, I don't know, the PlayStation 4 game is $60 and the on sale game on Xbox One is $40 or $30, then yeah, that would be a very big advantage for Microsoft here. The concerning thing is that they still didn't talk about it, because it would be a very big thing, and I can't understand why they are not talking about it if it is planned in any way. My concern is really that they are also aiming for $60 games, and maybe here and there some sales, but not as a main big feature. Then I'm asking, what is the reason in pissing so many people off? Yes, if you don't get any advantage out of it, that makes no sense, and it's a bad concept. If you just have so many restrictions and people don't like it, not all, but a lot of people don't like it, and you can't get any advantage out of it, that is, in my opinion, a bad concept. And I can't imagine that they won't do, but I also can't understand why they are not talking about it, and why they're not marketing it as a big feature of the Xbox One, to aiming for this Steam-like sales. So that's a little bit concerning, but I'm still hoping, and there's still time for it, that they can announce it. So I hope they just waited for the PlayStation 4 or for Sony to announce their price policy, and now they know, and now they can counter it with their concept. I hope. But if they don't do it, then it's not looking good for Microsoft, I would say. So that's everything I have to say for today. This was my first news video. Thank you for watching. I hope you liked it. If you like it, please press the like button or subscribe my channel. I will try to make these videos very frequently. And if you have a comment, please write it down in the comment section. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.